The following is a presentation of Nemont.TV. Nemont.TV would like to thank the following businesses who made today's broadcast possible. Hometown Hardware, 487-2628 in Scobey, where hometown pride is store-wide. Bernie's Glass and Auto Body. Give them a call today at 487-2262 in Scobey. The right choice in collision repair. Banjo's Club 109 in Scobey, home of the Banjo Burger. Give them a call at 487-2611 and go Spartans. Tandy Grocery, 118 Main Street in Scobey, the best little supermarket in town. Farver Farms, from our field to your fork, home of the Lentil Crunchers. Check them out on the web at farverfarms.com. Vink Monument, specializing in headstones, monuments, and engraving. Give them a call at 783-7799. The Smoke Creek Inn in Scobey. For reservations, give them a call at 487-5332 or check them out on the web, smokecreekin.com. Archer's Saloon. Get out and socialize. It makes memories. 17 Main Street in Scobey. Prairie Hills Seed Company, 401 East Northern Avenue in Plentywood. Call or text Brent today at 765-7658 for all your seed cleaning needs. Service Drug, 119 Main Street in Scobey. Call 487-5911 or stop in today. Today's play-by-play announcing brought to you by KCGM in Scobey. KCGM, your voice of the prairies and prime country with a blend. 95.7 on your FM dial. Check out their Facebook page for all the community happenings.
Backed by our team of agronomists, ProCo-op offers industry-leading crop chemicals, precision ag programs, and crop scouting. State-of-the-art fertilizer plants with chemical delivery and custom application, custom spraying by ground or air. Our grain buyers handle all commodities, specializing in pulse crops, and our transportation team gets crops to their destinations. And in-field tire repair and bulk fuel delivery keeps you in the field. Visit one of ProCo-op's many locations today.
When you're looking for a bank to give you that extra helping hand, think Independence Bank. Not only can we offer you all your banking needs, but we are locally owned, and achieving success through the consistent commitment to our communities and our customers is our top priority. Come visit us today at www.ibyourbank.com or stop into one of our 6 branches. Independence Bank. Banking on the High Line. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Opportunity awaits at Williston State College. With over 20 different degrees and programs, Williston State has something for everyone. Whether you're looking to begin or continue your education, Williston State offers engaging classes with instructors who provide excellent individual attention. Join one of our many student organizations, cheer for our national champion athletic teams, or experience the on-campus community by living in a residence hall. At Williston State, you'll always find the people who make the difference.
In October, wear their pink, hot pink uniforms, so they are ready to go. The Lady Warriors, we will start with Emily Sondheim, a 5'7" junior, another 5'7" junior, Montana Sevenbergen. That might cause me some fits here later on in the match, but number 5 is a senior, Macy Sadiq, 5'6" outside hitter. Hannah Scove, the other senior, a 5'5" setter. She'll wear number 7. Morgan Slade, a 5'8" junior, and Jaden Gackle, a 5'5" junior. Those are the starting 6 for head coach Mustafa Kara and Amy Karst, the assistant coach for the Lady Warriors. For the Lady Spartans, once again in their pink uniforms, they will start a 5'4" junior, Gracie Leckfald, a 5'5" sophomore, Miss Consistency Whitley Mayer, a 5'7" senior, Miss Kylie Cook, a 5'8" senior, Courtney Nelson, a 5'5" sophomore, Daisy Herschel, and the final starter, a 5'9" junior, Riley Backman. The other names you will hear tonight are Kylie Anderson, a 5'3" sophomore. She will come off the bench, as will Emily Anderson, a 5'4" sophomore. So those are the bulk of those are your starters and your two bench, first bench players for Coach Holm. Mel Holm, Shalise Maldonado. I do believe that's the first time I've done an intro to a volleyball game that I have said Shalise Maldonado. I think every other one, now that I think about it, I've said Shalise Tummerup. Every time. Of course, Shalise getting married this summer is now Shalise Maldonado, which is still a little strange to me, but Tummerup Maldonado, that's just too much, Somp. I don't know about you. Our referees here tonight, the legendary Connie Whittock on the floor and Lacey Southland in the tower. A couple of young ladies as our line judges. Good line judges. These two young ladies are fine line judges. And I've always said that that's one of the worst refereeing jobs that you can have, is being a line judge in volleyball, because it's split second, and you know, half the time it's a guess. You know, you just got to look confident. to me, it's like, looks in, we'll call it in. But Taylor Baldry and Caitlin Farver are line judges. Like I said, two young ladies that do a fine job line judging here in Scobey, as the girls shake hands in the middle of the floor. And we are ready to go. Once again, I'd like to thank Independence Bank and Pro Co-op for bringing you this broadcast on Nemont.TV. Somp and Danny, they're up here bringing you the action. Fine crew, I tell you. You know, every Monday I call Mike Somp and I say, you know what, he needs a raise. I don't know if it's worked yet, but I'll keep on it. Spartans get the first serve. It'll be Whitley Mayer to serve it first, and her serve goes low. And I got to turn this over. That's Jaden Gackle, and the Fairview Warriors try to kill it. That was Sadiq, and she's too long. So the opening salvo goes to the Lady Spartans here in set number 1. Mayer will send another one over. Now the set this time is for Sunheim. The Spartans save it. Cook will send it back over. Once again, Scove will set it up, Sunheim, and that is killed home. So a good kill for Emily Sunheim, the 5'7" junior. And going back to serve is Hannah Scove. The jump serve is low, goes to Mayer. Mayer made a good play, as did Leckfald, and Herschel will just send it over. The Spartans will reset, and they do a good job, as the set from the Warriors is too close to the net, can't be played. So the Spartans will side out, and it will go to the senior Courtney Nelson. I gotta start paying attention here. Now Scove back set Sunheim once again, and that is out of bounds. And the Spartans keep possession of it. Nelson will continue to serve. 3-1 your score here in set number 1, just getting underway here in Scobey. As Nelson's serve goes back row for the Warriors. They set it up for Slade, and she will kill it home. So Morgan Slade getting the job done, the 5'8" junior for the Warriors. They get the side out. It's 3-2, and going back to serve is Macy Sadiq. Sadiq serve goes to Nelson, and Cook will bump it across. Now the Warriors will set it up. This time it's Gackle, and that is a kill for Jaden Gackle. Jaden, a 5'5" junior, sure doesn't play like she's 5'5". And we're knotted up at 3 as the serve goes over to Nelson, and Leckfald will send it over, but it's out of bounds as Courtney Nelson played it up. Gracie tried to bump it into the corner to sneak one and couldn't quite place it. Now this serve is an ace for Macy Sadiq, 5'6" senior, and Fairview's got the lead up 5-3 now on your Nemont scoreboard. Fairview doing a good job of serving here to start out with. Now Lechfeld, they set it up for Backman. Now the Warriors, Gackle goes back row, saved by Nelson. And the Spartans will bump it across, reset. Now they set it up for Sondheim. She takes a little off. Mayer was ready for it. Now they bump it to Cook. Gackle saves it, and they'll set it up for her. She'll take a little off, and she'll put it right in the perfect spot in between the Spartan defense. And it's 6-3 Warriors. Still with the service, Macy Sadiq. Macy's jump serve goes a little long, and it's called in. Good call by the line judge. As I got a pretty good view of that up here, Somp. I mean, eagle eyes, between the three of us, we don't miss many of them. That was in all the way. Another ace for the Warriors as the serve goes this time to Herschel. She'll drop to her knees and play it. Now the Spartans will bump it across, back sets, and Nelson, that was Slade that tried to sneak one through. They set it up for Cook, and it's blocked at the net. That's the first setup that the Spartans have had where either any one of the Spartans could really put a hit on it, and it's blocked at the net by the Warriors. Now Herschel will get the serve, and she'll set it up. With the block is Lechfeld, and it's blocked right back. So the Spartans trying to get two across the net, and both times Morgan Slade said, nah, let's try again. As this is another ace for the Spartans, as there's more miscommunication, or for the Warriors, excuse me, as the Spartans have more miscommunication and they want to talk it over. We'll do the same. We'll take a 30-second break on Nemont.TV. KCGM back in 30.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. Now, it might not get me there any faster, but hey, it gets me ready for football. Let's tailgate.
I can't go anywhere.
But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Timeout. Warriors lead it on the Nemont scoreboard 10-3 as serving is Macy Sadiq. She's been on a run as the jump serve this time goes to Nelson. Lechfeld, they set up for Backman. She'll try to kill it. Back row, Sadiq. Scove for Gackle, and it's dug out by the Spartans. Lechfeld, they set up for Cook. She takes some off and kills it home. Kylie Cook finally gets the serve back for the Spartans, as they were struggling there for a little while. And now the Spartan senior will go back to serve. We'll see if the Spartans can pull their serves a little bit together compared to Saturday night, as this one is played perfectly by the Warriors. Emily Sondheim will kill that home. And just like that, both the first three servers for the Spartans get one serve, and that's it, as they've held Mayer, Nelson, and Cook to just one serve. Now with the jump serve is number 4, Megan Asbach, who's checked into the match. Now Lechfeld saves it. Cook will send it over, and it's out of bounds. Megan Asbach, a 5'6" sophomore, will do some serving for the Lady Warriors. She checked in for Emily Sondheim. Another jump serve. That was awfully close to the line, but the Spartans play it. They set up for Backman, and it's way too long. And it's another point for the Warriors. 13-4 now the score under Nemont scoreboard, as Asbach will fault, reset. I believe that's what that's called. That's what it's called in tennis, I think. As this jump serve goes to Mayer. Lechfeld, Herschel, and she can't play it, as they mistime that one. Now it's 14-4. The Lady Spartans trailing the Fairview Warriors. Another good jump serve. This time it's Mayer. Nelson sets Lechfeld. She'll send it over. Gackle Scove sets it up. Gackle takes a little off. Nelson saves it. The Spartans will reset. Now Scove back sets. This time it's Sadiq, and Sadiq will kill that home. Excuse me, that was Slade. Morgan Slade with the kill for the Warriors. And a substitution as Jody Willis will check into the game. She will replace Daisy Hersel on the front row. Abby Willis, excuse me. Jody was her mother. Abby, a 5'7" sophomore. Som's looking at me like, what are you doing? Cook from the back row can't get it to go. At least I got the last name right. I mean, Jody ain't gonna mind. She's here, she ain't gonna know. Abby Willis, 5'7" sophomore, looks a lot like her mother. As this serve goes to Cook, now Willis will send it over. Gackle, Scove, good set. That is tried to kill home by Zevenberger as Nelson saved it. Now Leckfald will send it across. Scove, and that's into the net. That's Montana Zevenbergen. See, I told you I was going to mess that up. As the Spartans finally get another side out. 16-5, the score on your Nemont scoreboard. Spartans just with one ace and one kill, as that is a good serve from Leckfald and a good play by Gackle. Now the Spartans, Leckfald sets it up for Backman, and Fairview sends it through, and falling in front of the Spartan defense for another kill for Fairview and another one serve for the Spartans. They are not playing well here in set number one, to say the least, as Leckfald back sets to Backman. And Gackle tried to get blocked, but she gets it through the Spartan defense, and another kill for Jaden Gackle. Morgan Slade will continue to serve for the Warriors. As this serve goes to Nelson. Leckfald, she sets it up. Willis blocked at the net, but played by Fairview, and they're not going to be able to do anything with it. Abby Willis getting it done for the Spartans. Gets the serve back, and it will go to Riley Backman, the 5'9" junior. Her serve goes back row. Scove, Gackle blocked, but falls on the Spartan side. And once again, the Spartans are one serve and done. Jaden Gackle will serve. Good serve. Back row, Leckfald. She plays it well. Mayer Nelson will send it across. Scove sets. Gackle back row, and that's long. So smart play by the Spartans. Gets the side out. Hersel will check back in. She will serve as Willis gets a pat on the back by the coach. Did get a point for the Spartans, so a good job off the bench for Abby Willis, as this is blocked, but the Spartans will play it. Leckfald sets it up. Cook, and that's saved by Asbeck. Now they set it up for Sadiq, and the Warriors still send it across, and now we'll have a double hit call on the Spartans. And it will go back to the Warriors. And Montana Zevenbergen will serve. Checking back in is Sunheim. And the Montana serve goes to Hersel. And the Spartans, Nelson with a heck of a play to send it back over. Scove, good set for Sadiq. Spartans send it right back. Scove, another good set. Sadiq took a little off. Diving save made by Cook. As Scove sets it up Sunheim. This one's partially blocked. Cook will play it. Leckfald sets it up for her. Back row played by Zevenbergen at the net. Sent back over but out of bounds. An excellent play made by Macy Sadiq, but it went a little too long, as that was a good volley for both teams. Spartans come away with the point. They got the serve. They do trail, though, 20-8 here in set number one, as they've run through their rotation. And Mayer's serve goes across, and that's long. So Mayer will get a second serve, something the Spartans have yet to do here in set number one. Mayer's serve goes back row. Scove, another good set. Sunheim took a little off. Nelson was ready for it. Now Scobey, she'll just try to spot it, and she does. Hannah Scobey, as I said in the pregame, is one of the best setters you'll see in the state, and she just snuck one in behind the Spartans, and the Warriors get the serve back. Jump serve goes to Mayer. Leckfald back sets. Nelson running set is sent across. Now Scobey back sets, and that is Sunheim that tried to play it, and the Warriors are going to save it. No, they'll get called for a carry. That would have been a heck of a save made by Hannah Scobey, but they'll call the carry, and checking back in will be Backman. Nelson will serve, goes back row. Now Scobey with the set for Sadiq. Spartans save it, blocked at the net, and Cook sends it right back. Now Scobey battle at the net, won by Cook. No, they'll say a net violation. A net violation on the Spartans. Makes it 22-10. And with the serve will be Macy Sadiq, 5'6" senior for the Warriors. Another jump serve. Warriors are awfully good with them jump serves. They set it up for Backman, blocked at the net by Sondheim. Now played and can't be saved by Sadiq. As the Spartans get another one, there's still life for Scobey here in set number 1. They trail 22-11. And the serve will go to the outside hitting senior, Kylie Cook, as she will try to put a run together for the Spartans. Her serve is a good serve, played well by Sadiq, and they set it up for Slade. She sends it across. Spartans set up Backman, saved by Sadiq. Now Scobey, Gackle, that's dug out by Cook. And they set up Nelson. She'll take a little off. Front row, Gackle, Scobey for Sadiq, Mayer, Leckfald, Herschel, she'll take a little off, saved by Scobey. They set up Sadiq, back row, Nelson, Leckfald, this time it's Backman. And a save made by the Warriors, battle at the net, and a carry is called on Sondheim. Tried to place that set just a little too much and got called for the carry. Cook will continue to serve. Spartans trail by 10 here in set number 1. Cook serve goes back row, and a carry and an ace for Kylie Cook. The first ace of the match for the Spartans, as her serve this time goes to Sadiq, and at the net, out of bounds, and a good play for the Spartans makes it 22-14. Cook again with the serve, back row. This time it's played well by Zevenbergen. Gackle, Herschel with a good save. Leckfald sets Cook up back row, too long. And the dig from Herschel goes for naught, makes it 22-14. And another substitution as Sondheim reminded Asbeck that she needs to serve. Megan Asbeck, the 5'6" sophomore. And another good jump serve for the Warriors goes to Nelson, Leckfald, Backman, back row, Scobey. Asbeck sends it over, Asbeck sets it up for Sadiq, sends it over. Save made by Asbeck. Scobey bump sets, Gackle. She'll try to kill it. Cook, Leckfald, back row, Nelson. And that was a good play made by Sadiq. And the Warriors do send it over, skips off the net, and that will be a good play for Macy Sadiq. And the Warriors now have set point with Megan Asbeck serving. The sophomore jump serve goes to Nelson. Leckfald, back sets, Backman, dug out by Scobey. And out of bounds, played by the Warriors. That was Asbeck that couldn't quite place it. 15, and it is still set point as Gracie Leckfald will go back to serve. Gracie will jump serve herself, and that is an ace for Gracie Leckfald. That's a heck of a serve, as it is fast and straight, as she'll line up to do another one. This time it goes to Gackle. She'll set it up. Now Sadiq will send it across. Cook. Leckfald will just punch it through. Scove sets. Now they Gackle at the net and falls on the Spartan side, and that will do it for set number 1. Fairview wins it 25-16. We'll take a 60-second break and come back with more, a 2-minute break. Messed that up. 2-minute break, and we'll come back with the second set here from Scobey. You're listening to 95.7 KCGM live on Nemont.TV. Back in 2 minutes.
With hundreds of years of combined experience doing the very jobs you're working on, we're sure to have the right advice, the right inventory, and the know-how to get the job done right the first time. Don't take chances hoping the guy behind the counter gets it right. Shop your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store for the know-how to get the job done right the first time. Nationally known, locally owned. Napa Auto Parts.
We're a different kind of financial institution. As the area's leading credit union, Daniel Sheridan is locally owned by members like you. We are committed to helping you improve your financial life, not just by offering great financial products and service, but by giving you value through better rates, lower fees, and free Kasasa checking rewards accounts. We're here to help you make the most out of what you've got. We are people helping people. Daniel Sheridan Federal Credit Union of Scobey and Medicine Lake.
At Northern Prairie Auto, a better value begins with better values from us. Just stop in and have a cup of coffee. You'll see that we're built on local Montana trust that you won't see with those big city guys. Our no-pressure sales staff will put you in the right vehicle, and if we don't have it, by golly, we'll find it. Our service staff strives in getting you back out on the road quickly and within your budget. Northern Prairie Auto, located at 100 Highway 2 East in Wolf Point.
There are those who stand out. When Mother Nature sends her best, we never give up and we never rest. We are dedicated to our communities in which we serve. A mission we stand by. Reliable, affordable electricity owned by you. We are your cooperative, and that's what we do. Sheridan Electric, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
And the Warriors here in this Tuesday evening action. The Warriors all over Scobey in that first set, 25-16, as Scobey couldn't get anything going offensively. Played fairly decent defense, dug out a lot of plays, but just could not set up anything at the net. And Fairview played excellent defense. They have excellent servers as well, and really could not be stopped there in that first set. Now Fairview will open with the serve. It will be Hannah Scove to serve it. This one goes to Kylie Anderson. They set up for Cook. That's tipped, and that is a kill for Kylie Cook, as that did not take long for the Spartans to get the serve back. We'll see if they can wake up a little bit. And it is 1-0 Scobey. With the serve is Whitley Mayer. Whitley's serve diving save has had to be made. Now Mayer with a save of her own. Cook will send it over. Gackle, Scove sets up Sunheim, back row and out of bounds. And a smart play made by the Spartans, as that's 2-0 now. Scobey on Nemont scoreboard. Mayer again will serve. Whitley's serve goes Gackle. She'll send it right back over. Cook. Leckfald sets it up for her. And a save made by Sunheim, but it's into the net. Excuse me, that was Zevenberger, but it's into the net, and it's another kill for Kylie Cook. This time Leckfald setting her up. And Mayer again with the serve. Scove sets for Slade. Cook. Now Leckfald will play it. She'll try to spot it. She can't quite get it inbounds, as the Warriors side out. And it will go to Macy Sadiq, 5'6" senior for Fairview. And her serve is into the net. So a rare mistake by the Fairview senior, as jump serve goes into the net. Spartans get it right back. Courtney Nelson now will serve it for Scobey. Nelson serve goes back row. Scove sends it right through. Spartan's not paying attention. And Scove will place it right in between the defense. As Sunheim will check out. Asbeck will check in. Megan will go to serve for the Warriors. Megan Asbeck's jump serve goes to Nelson. Leckfald sets. Cook tipped but played by Sadiq. Now Macy will send it over. Cook. Leckfald again. Kylie Cook blocked at the net but saved by Backman. And Slade will reset it. Scove will send it over. Leckfald tries to save it as that is out of bounds. Excellent save by Scobey Fire Chief Rob Mayer on the sideline there. Got to get something like that in. He was an athlete in his day, so they tell me. Leckfald for Cook, and that is killed out of bounds. That was close. Line judge called it out. And we're tied at 4. Asbeck will serve it again. This time it's into the net. So 2 serving mistakes by the Warriors. They didn't miss 1 serve in that first set, I don't think. Maybe 1. And they've missed 2 here in set number 2. Spartans lead at 5-4. Cook will serve. That serve had some onion on it. And that's an ace for Kylie Cook. Somebody lit a fire in Kylie Cook in the break. She's got 2 kills and an ace already, and it's 6-4 Spartans. And we'll see if this serve's got mustard. It does. Falls down. Gackle will save it. Scove sets it up, and Mayer with a good save. Spartans send it back over. Scove, Gackle into the net, and a point for the Spartans. Cook will keep the serve. This one might have cheddar, I'm thinking. How many more of those can I come up with? Dug out by the Warriors, punched through by Gackle, but out of bounds, as she might have been awfully close to that line anyway. It's 8-4 now, Spartans, as Cook again will serve it. This one falls. Gackle sends it up, and Sadiq will send it over. Backman. Leckfald back row to Nelson. She'll slap it through, and that one can't be saved. Courtney Nelson getting it done for the Spartans, as Leckfald will assist it. And Coach Carr wants a timeout. 9-4 Spartans. We'll take a 30-second break here in set number 2. Back in 1/2 minute.
Backed by our team of agronomists, Pro Co-op offers industry-leading crop chemicals, precision ag programs, and crop scouting. State-of-the-art fertilizer plants with chemical delivery and custom application, custom spraying by ground or air. Our grain buyers handle all commodities, specializing in pulse crops, and our transportation team gets crops to their destinations. And in-field tire repair and bulk fuel delivery keeps you in the field. Visit one of Pro Co-op's many locations today.
After the timeout, 9-4 under Nemont scoreboard. Spartans with the lead. They do trail 1-0 here in the action from Scobey Gymnasium. If you're just tuning in, a Chance Hammer here bringing the action on Nemont.TV as well as KCGM. Kylie Cook will get another serve. The Spartan senior has stepped it up here in set number 2. This one goes to Gackle, and they set it up for back row. Nelson, Leckfald, Herschel, she'll take a little off, try to spot it. Gackle will save it. Scove, back row Sadiq. And the communication error on the Spartans as the 2 seniors almost run into each other. And it's a side out for Fairview. And going back to serve will be Morgan Slade, 5'8" junior. Morgan, another jump serve, skips off the top of the net, falls inside. The Warriors with another ace. They've had quite a few of them here in sets 1 and 2, as the Spartans are struggling with the jump serves of the Warriors. Every one of these girls jump serving for the Warriors. Coach Mustafa Kara has really done a fine job with these jump serves. as another one. This one, it goes out of bounds, though Morgan Slade tried to sneak one in, and Whitley Mayer played it perfectly, let it go out of bounds, and the Spartans get it back. 10-7 your score. And the Spartan jump server, Gracie Leckfald, will get her turn. And that one goes long, as she was hoping the Warriors would play it. And so it's 10-8. Spartans miss another serve. And Gackle will serve it for the Warriors, and that's an ace for Jaden Gackle, 5'5" junior. Powerful outside hitter for the Warriors, as she'll miss a serve. The Warriors didn't miss one in set number one, and that's serve 3 that they've missed here in set number 2. As Backman now will serve it for the Spartans, 11-9. And she'll go to Gackle. Scove back sets for Zevenbergen. And that one cannot be controlled by the Spartans. It's out of bounds. And it's 11-10. The Spartan lead is now down to 1, as Sondheim will check back in for Megan Asbeck. Sondheim will play the front row. And the serving will be Zevenbergen. Another jump serve. This time it's Leckfald. Mayer sets it. Nelson tries to spot it. Diving save is made by Gackle. They set it up for Sadiq. Sent right back by Herschel. Tried to be blocked by Nelson, but it goes for naught, as we are tied at 11. Montana Zevenbergen again will serve. That is a serve violation, as she had the wrong foot forward. And it's 12-11 now Spartans. Daisy Herschel will serve it. Daisy, a 5'5" sophomore for Coach Holm. Her serve goes to Sadiq. Scove sets it up for her at the net. Took a little off. Diving save made by Leckfald. Now Cook. Nelson will spot it through. Spartans will reset. Sadiq, Scove. Back row, Gackle. She'll come up and kill it home. Jaden Gackle ties it back up at 12, gets the serve back for the Warriors. And going back to serve is Hannah Scove, the other of 2 seniors for the Warriors. Her jump serve goes to Leckfald. Nelson bump sets Cook. She'll bump it across. Gackle, Scove sets Sadiq. Blocked at the net, but saved by the Warriors, but they can't play it, as Nelson come away with the block on the front row for the Spartans. And they have gone through their rotation. And now Mayer will serve, played by Gackle. Scove sets up Slade, and Courtney Nelson, oof, May put some power behind that one, sent it home, as Leckfald set her up. And it's 14-12 Spartans. Mayer will continue to serve. I think there was a little frustration that come out on that hit, as this one goes back row. Scove, good set for Slade, saved by Nelson. Leckfald will send it over. Zevenbergen, Scove, Gackle, back row, out of bounds. And a good call, good save made on that play by Courtney Nelson. 15-12. Mayer will continue to serve. Mayer, Herschel, Anderson in the back row for the Spartans, as Scove sends it over. Sadiq tries to kill it home. They set up for Cook, and she goes long, as Zevenbergen just ducks and let it goes over her head. 15-13 now your score in the Nemont scoreboard. Spartans with the lead, but Warriors with the serve, and another jump serve for Macy Sadiq, the senior. Set it up for Nelson. Diving save. Heck of a dig made by Sadiq. Now Herschel sets. Leckfald running kill. No, it's out of bounds. Cook could not get that one in, as the Warriors now trail it by 1. Sadiq's serve is low. Anderson can't play. It's another ace for the Warriors. They've had a few of them, as Macy Sadiq will go back again to serve. 15-15 your score in set number 2. And what did they call out of rotation? Maybe? I don't know what. Connie Whittock is explaining it. And Coach Holm knows there's not many people in the state of Montana that know volleyball better than Connie Whittock, so she's not going to argue. And it's an ace, or a reserve. I don't know what's going on. An ace for the Warriors. Nelson sets it up. Cook blocked at the net. And no, they'll say it wasn't blocked at the net. They'll say it's off the net and 4 hit by the Spartans. So the serve stays with Macy. 17-15 Warriors with the lead now. Back row, Anderson, this one's played right at the net. Nelson, battle cannot be won. Slade comes away with the block. Coach Holm wants another timeout. 18-15 your score. Fairview with the lead here in set number 2. We will be back in 30 seconds.
When you're looking for a bank to give you that extra helping hand, think Independence Bank. Not only can we offer you all your banking needs, but we are locally owned, and achieving success through the consistent commitment to our communities and our customers is our top priority. Come visit us today at www.ibyourbank.com or stop into one of our 6 branches. Independence Bank. Banking on the High Life. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Fairview leads it on the Nemont scoreboard, 18-15. Spartans had a 5-point lead to begin. I believe led it 6-1 before Fairview came back and has clawed their way back in. It's 18-15. Fairview come away with a big set number 1 win, 25-16, as Sadiq will serve it for Fairview. They go to Leckfald. Nelson for Cook. Tried to kill it home, partially blocked. Scove will set it up. Gackle, that one is killed home. Jaden Gackle with another kill for the Warriors. 19-15 your score. As the Spartans are struggling to do anything with this these Fairview hitters. As Sadiq again will serve. Mayer, Leckfald, Nelson will try to spot it. And Fairview ready for it. Slade diving save, no good, and that's 20-15 now your score. As checking in will be Emily Anderson, 5'4" sophomore. As Sadiq again will serve, she'll go to Leckfald. Nelson sets it up. Leckfald will try to spot it. And Scove sets Sunheim, and another kill for the Warriors. Spartans kind of a little sluggish out there here at the end of set number 2, as Macy Sadiq will continue to serve. Goes low to Leckfald. Good save made by Nelson to set up the kill, but it's dug out by the Warriors. Now Gackle tried to take a little off and sends it into the nets. The Spartans will side out. They trail at 21-16, and Courtney Nelson will serve for the Spartans. Nelson's serve goes back row. Zevenbergen, they set it up. Gackle, she'll try to spot it through, and now Leckfald will do the same. Scove back sets. Slade dug out by Nelson, and they set up for Cook, and that's killed home. Kylie Cook with the kill off the Gracie Leckfald assist. And it's 21-17. Nelson again will continue to serve. Courtney's serve goes back row. Zevenbergen. Scove tried to sneak one in, and Leckfald will send it right back. Scove this time sets it up. Sunheim, and it's out of bounds and not tipped, so the point will stay with the Lady Spartans. Emily Anderson will chase that down. Makes it 21-18. Spartans trying to get back in it. Nelson serve. Sadiq. Scove. Good set. Gackle bumps it through. Anderson. Leckfald. Cook into the net, and a point for the Warriors. As checking back in will be Megan Asbeck. Megan, a good server for the Lady Warriors. The 5'6" sophomore. Jump serve goes out of bounds just as I say that. Once again, I know it. It's just as reliable as the Madden curse. Now Kylie Cook will go to serve. And that one goes to Asbeck. She'll bump it to Gackle. She'll try to square it back up. Scove will send it over. Mayer, Lechfald for Backman, and it is killed home by Riley Backman. And another assist for Gracie Lechfald. 22-20 now your score. Fairview with a 2-point lead. And Cook serve goes out of bounds, and it's 23-20. Now going back to serve for the Warriors will be Morgan Slade, 5'8" junior. Morgan will jump serve and into the net. That's 4 missed serves for the Lady Warriors here in set number 2. And something they did not do in set number 1. They did an excellent job of serving in set number 1. We couldn't have done a better job of serving, as that battle at the net is won by Backman. And a timeout is called. 23-22. We'll keep it right here in set number 2 as the Lady Spartans trail it on your Nemont scoreboard here in set number 2. They've come all the way back to get it within 1 as they lost, Scobey lost set number 1 25-16. And Scobey doing a little bit better a job in the kill department here in set number 2. They had 2 in set 1, and they've had 7 here in set number 2. But the story for set number 2 really is the missed serves by the Warriors. They didn't miss any in set number 1, and they've missed 4 now in set number 2, and have really allowed the Spartans to get back into this, as Lechfald will serve back row, and Scove will bump set it for Gackle. She'll send it across. Nelson, Lechfald, back row, Courtney Nelson. She'll try to spot it. Asbeck, Scove for Zevenberger, and it's out of bounds. And the Spartans have tied it back up at 23. We'll have set point either way. After this, Lechfald's serve goes to Gackle. Scove, good set, took a little off. Diving save cannot be made. And that's Montana Zevenbergen with the kill, makes it 24-23. Another timeout called by Coach Holland. We will take a short 30-second break and be back with more Spartan volleyball right after this.
Backed by our team of agronomists, Pro Co-op offers industry-leading crop chemicals, precision ag programs, and crop scouting. State-of-the-art fertilizer plants with chemical delivery and custom application, custom spraying by ground or air. Our grain buyers handle all commodities, specializing in pulse crops, and our transportation team gets crops to their destinations. And in-field tire repair and bulk fuel delivery keeps you in the field. Visit one of Pro Co-op's many locations today.
Lady Warriors goes a serve that can't be played, and that is a set-ending ace for Fairview. They win set number 2, 25-23. We will take another break. This time it'll be 2 minutes, and we'll come back with set number 3 for Scobey Fairview, live from Scobey, back in 2 minutes.
For over 7 years, Nutrien Ag has been helping local farmers and producers kickstart their growing season with ag chemical sales, fertilizer, soil sampling, custom application, and crop consulting. The friendly staff of Nutrien Ag will be there to get you started. A proud sponsor of all things local. Give Tater, Mike, Tyler, Taylor, or Brian a call today. Nutrien Ag, formerly TNT Ag, serving the best farmers of northeastern Montana.
Hi, I'm Marty.
Hi, I'm Ralph.
Hi, I'm Natalie.
Hi, I'm Diane.
Our mission here at McCrory Insurance Agency is to help you manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. We might not know sports all that well, but you can guarantee our heads will be in the game of life.
Is this what Sherry meant when she said to keep our heads in the game?
So give us a call today. The McCrory Insurance Agency, your State Farm insurance agent in Plentywood.
What it takes to win is just a total commitment.
It takes obviously a lot of preparation.
Focus is everything. It's a high-level game. Tobacco impedes on everything you do in life, whether it's school, sports, work.
Our generation is going to be the next face of America, so refocusing on a tobacco-free generation is really crucial to our future as a country.
I'm refocused on a tobacco-free generation.
Refocus on a tobacco-free generation.
I am refocused on a tobacco-free generation.
I'm refocused on a tobacco-free generation.
Get adventure started at Highline Ford, where right now you can get our hottest deals of the year on our biggest selection of Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs. Choose your model, pick your color, then put savings into gear. Call Norm or Josh today to get the latest rebates and incentives on all models. Highline Ford, located on Highway 2 East in Glasgow, or at highlineford.net.
Back here for set number 3, the opening serve made by the Spartans is played by Fairview, and they can't dig out the second play as Kylie Cook kills that home for the Spartans. As Whitley Mayer will go back for serve number 2. Spartans lead it 1-0 here in set number 3, but they need to run the table here if they want to come away with a victory. They trail 2-0, and that is killed home by Hannah Scove off the left hand of Nelson and out of bounds. We're tied back at 1. And serving for Fairview will be Scove. And that jump serve died as soon as they got to the net. It's another ace for the Lady Warriors. As they make it 2-1. Scove again with the serve. This time it goes to Hersel. Leckfald bump sets Cook. And that is tipped and out of bounds, and a nice kill by Kylie Cook. And we are now tied back at 2. And Courtney Nelson, 5'8" senior for the Spartans, will serve it. Good serve goes back row to Zevenbergen. Set up for Sunheim and can't be played by the Spartans. The Spartans kind of playing, what's the word I'm looking for? Sluggish here tonight, as that is another ace for the Lady Warriors. As substitution is made, and Kylie Anderson will check in, the young lady they call Jimmer, with there being 2 Kylies on the team, and they go right after her. And Nelson will set it up, and miscommunication by the Spartans. And that's something that the Spartan seniors have to remember is Anderson just came into the game, and she's looking for a little help by the older players. They let her take it, and she thought that they were going to take her over. As the Spartans battle the net, won by the Warriors Sunheim, and it's 6-2 Warriors. Now after that, Macy Sadiq will continue to serve for Fairview. Another good jump serve goes to Anderson. She plays it well. Leckfald Cook, and that is a diving save made by Gackle. And they set it up for Slade. Nelson, Leckfald Cook. Leckfald sends it over. Scove sets, and a save made by Cook will send it back. They set it up for Sunheim. Now Leckfald will dig that out. Now Sadiq tries to go back row. Nelson, Leckfald, sets, Cook, back row, Zevenbergen. Gackle for Sunheim, take a little off, light to Leckfald. Back set by a backman to Cook. Cook sends it over, and the Spartans will play it. Now Leckfald tried to sneak one in, couldn't get it over the net. And another mistake by the Spartans makes it 7-2 Lady Warriors. As Sadiq goes to Anderson, Kylie Cook will send it across. Scove sets, Gackle, good hit. And another kill for the Lady Warriors. And another timeout is called by the Spartans. 8-2 your score on the Nemont scoreboard. Spartans are looking to get swept as we'll take another 30-second break.
When When you're looking for a bank to give you that extra helping hand, think Independence Bank. Not only can we offer you all your banking needs, but we are locally owned, and achieving success through the consistent commitment to our communities and our customers is our top priority. Come visit us today at www.ibyourbank.com or stop into one of our 6 branches. Independence Bank. Banking on the High Line. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Back after the break, the Warriors lead at 8-2 here in set number 3. They've won sets 1 and 2 here tonight. Set 1, 25-16. Set 2, 25-23. And still with the serve is the Fairview senior, Macy Sadiq, the 5'6" jump serving senior for the Warriors. All 6 of these girls that serve for the Warriors are jump servers. This time it goes to Mayer. Leckfald bump sets Cook, tries to sneak one in and played back at the net by Cook, and they'll call another net violation on Kylie Cook, as they say she crossed over and hit the top of the net. Serve stays with the Warriors. Sadiq this time goes to Nelson. Leckfald sets Backman, and that will be played off the risers. Gackle sends it back over. Now Backman sets up Leckfald. She tries to sneak it in, and she does. Gracie Leckfald from Riley Backman. And it's 9-3. Spartans get the serve back. Kylie Cook will go to serve it. Spartans need to put a run together, as they need to run the table to come away with a victory. They trail 2-0. And sending it over to Nelson was Sadiq. Now Scove sets up Macy from the back row, and it's head-butted, played by the Spartans, and Herschel with a good play. Scove will try to spot it, and it's out of bounds. Good call by the line judge, as it did just end on the OB side of the line. Cook again with the serve goes to Sadiq. They set up Gackle, and that one's out of bounds. So the Spartans capitalizing on Fairview mistakes. It's now 9-5. That's how Scobey kept in set number 2 right until the end, as Cook's serve goes to Gackle. Scove bump sets. Jaden will send it back through. Nelson, Leckfald for Herschel, and a line violation on the Warriors. Makes it 9-6. Another Fairview mistake. Keeps the serve in the hands of the Spartans. Cook with the serve. This time she goes on the other side. That's Sunheim. Scove back sets Gackle from the back row. Sadiq from the back row. Now Leckfald, Backman, and that's another kill for Riley Backman. As it was a little too much for Macy Sadiq to handle, and Cook will go back to serve. She goes to Sadiq, sends it sky high. Scove will set up, Sunheim will bump it through. Cook, Leckfald bump sets Nelson back row. She'll send it across. Gackle sends it straight up. Scove for Sunheim, and the Spartans are going to have to play it off the net. Can they do it? They can. Leckfald sends it back over. Now Scove, another set. This time it's Sunheim, and this time she places it on the far left-hand side and kills it home. 10-7 now your score. Checking back in is Megan Asbeck. And Asbeck, a good server for the Warriors, as her serve goes to Mayer, and she can't control. It's another ace for the Warriors, their 3rd of set number 3. Asbeck serve. This time she goes to Cook. Cook sends it right back. And Sadiq Scove sets it up. Sunheim dug out by Cook. And they send it over. Now Slade. The Warriors take a little off. That was Gackle that tried to take some off. And Mayer will send it through. Now Scove sets it up. Sunheim, diving stop cannot be made. And another kill for the Lady Warriors. Excuse me, that wasn't Sunheim, that's Sevenbergen. As Sunheim is the one that checks out for the server, Asbeck. Herschel sets. Lechfeld tries to spot it. Gackel. That's another thing that these Lady Warriors do when they dig something out. They send it sky high. And that ball is 20 feet up in the air after the dig. And they make they emphasize it as to send it as high up as they can. As this serve goes to Gackel, played well. Scove set didn't quite go the way she wanted it. And it's a carry and a point for the Spartans. 12-9 now your score. Fairview still with the lead. Spartans with the serve. Lechfeld again will serve it. This time it goes to Gackel. Again, she sends it sky high. Scove for Gackel. She'll try to kill it home. Diving save made by Lechfeld. And the Spartans send it over. Slade. This time it's Gackel. Skips off the net. And they call, I was going to say, it looked like it was going to be 4 hit, but it ended up hitting the floor anyway. And the Spartans will get the point. 12-10 now your score. Lechfeld again with the jump serve. This time it goes to Sadiq. Slade sets it up for her. Off the side of her palm and into the net, and it's 12-11 now. 1 point lead for Fairview. The Spartan junior Lechfeld again with the serve. This time she goes to Asbeck. And Gackel will send it across. Herschel. Lechfeld sets. Backman takes a little off. Now Scove sets for Zevenbergen. Dug out by Nelson. And Cook will send it across. Sadiq. Scove. Gackel tried to kill it, and a carry will be the call. 13-11 now on the Nemont scoreboard. Fairview with the lead and the serve. Jump serve into the net for the Warriors. Their first of set number 3. Makes it 13-12. And Backman to serve it. Back row played by Asbeck. Sadiq bumps it. Gackel, she'll send it across. Backman, Nelson, back sets. Mayer, she'll punch it through. Scove. Gackel sets. Sadiq back row. Herschel. Nelson, another back set. Mayer, this time it's blocked at the net and played, but the battle won by Zevenbergen and the Warriors. 14-12. Serve goes back to Jaden Gackel for Fairview. Jaden serve goes to Lechfeld. And the Spartans battle at the net, won by Fairview, but the Spartans will play it. Zevenbergen killed home. That was set up by Sadiq, and Zevenbergen makes it 15-12 Warriors. As this serve goes to Lechfeld, Herschel as I don't know if it was Lechfeld that punched it through or Nelson that bumped it across, but either way, these Warriors will 4-hit and give the serve back to the Spartans. Daisy Herschel will serve it for Scobey. Herschel's serve is into the net. And another serving error on the Spartans. Also checking back in is Emily Sunheim. She will replace Asbeck as Montana Zevenbergen will go to serve. And another jump serve. That hit right on the corner. That is another ace for the Fairview Lady Warriors. That could not have been any more inbounds. It hit right on the line and called in as Zevenberger again will go to that corner, and the Spartans will play it. Mayer sends it across. Scove sends it up. Battle at the net, won by Nelson. Courtney Nelson with another block. Gives the serve back. The Spartans will run through their rotation, and it will go to Whitley Mayer. Now Mayer's serve goes back row. Gackel, Scove for Sadiq. Now Cook. Lechfeld bump sets. Nelson try to spot it. Saved by Zevenbergen. Gackel. Sadiq punches it through. And diving save made by Kylie Anderson, and a kill for Courtney Nelson, as Anderson really made that play happen with her diving save. Makes it 17-15. Spartans still in it. They trail by 2 in both the score and the set, as Scove sets it up for Zevenbergen. Nelson will send it across. Off the riser and can't be played. And the Spartans catch a break there as they now trail 17-16. Mayer again will serve. Whitley serve. Set goes a little close to the net. Anderson will play it. Leckfald bump sets it to Nelson. She'll try to spot it. Zevenbergen plays it. Now save made by Leckfald. Sent right back over by Nelson. Sadiq, back row, Gackle hit into the net. And the Spartans will keep the victory, and Coach Carr wants a timeout. We're tied at 17 in set number 3. We'll take a 30-second break. Be back with more right after this.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. Now, it might not get me there any faster, but hey, it gets me ready for football. Let's tailgate.
I can't go anywhere.
But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Back after the timeout, we are tied at 17 in set number 3. Fairview leads 2 sets to none, as they've won both sets 1 and 2, 25-16 and 25-23. Spartans have stayed in set number 3 here, actually playing a lot better than the first 2 sets. The first set was all Fairview, and Fairview made a lot of mistakes in set number 2 to make it a 2-point win, as Mayer's serve goes to Fairview, and battle at the net cannot be won, and it's 18-17. Warriors with the lead, and going back to serve will be Hannah Scove. So the Warriors have run through their rotation, and Scove will get a serve, sends it to Anderson, and her return is out of bounds. And it's another ace for the Warriors. That's 5 aces here in set number 3. As Scove, and we'll have a rotation violation once again on the Spartans. That's the second one here tonight. And that's something that you really shouldn't see this late in the season, as it's just a mental mistake made by way of the Spartans, as the serve from Scove goes to Backman. Leckfald sets it up. Nelson, Gackle, Scove, back set, Slade, and partially blocked, but ends up falling on the Spartan side. For Morgan Slade, another kill, 21-17. Spartans desperately need a serve back, as the jump serve goes out of bounds. Well played by Mayer. She thought about it, but wisely decided, no, wait, my foot's on the back row. I'll let this one go, and it's 21-18. Spartans side out. Nelson will serve, as her serve goes back row Zevenbergen. They set up for Sundheim, and it's a kill for Emily Sundheim, and it's 22-18. As the Spartans, their energy is down. We'll have another timeout, take another 30-second break, get another word from our sponsor here on Nemont.TV. KCGM back in 30 seconds.
When you're looking for a bank to give you that extra helping hand, think Independence Bank. Not only can we offer you all your banking needs, but we are locally owned, and achieving success through the consistent commitment to our communities and our customers is our top priority. Come visit us today at www.ibyourbank.com or stop into one of our 6 branches. Independence Bank. Banking on the High Line. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
After the timeout, the serve is Sadiq, sends it to Mayer, and the Spartans Cook will bump it across. And the Scove back set. Sunheim tried to sneak one through, couldn't quite get it hit square. and it's 22-19. That's another thing the Spartans have struggled with here tonight, is they haven't gotten anything that they could really set up for their hitters to really put power behind and hit home. When they have, it's worked fairly well, as that is killed home by Jaden Gackle, and just like that, another serve goes one and done for the Spartans. And unfortunately for Scobey, Megan Asbeck will check in, and when Megan Asbeck is serving, it's gone fairly well for Fairview, as this serve goes to Cook. She plays it perfectly. Back sets for Backman. Backman couldn't quite get enough power on it, and Sondheim will try to sneak one through. Battled the net again, that's Zevenbergen wins the battle, and it is match point for the Fairview Lady Warriors, 24-19. And Asbeck jump serve into the net. So a rare mistake by Megan Asbeck. The Hammer TV curse still has match point as Leckfald serves, and that's an ace for Gracie Leckfald. Scobey's first ace of the set. Fairview's got 5. Scobey's got 1. Scobey's actually only got 5 in the whole match, as Gracie's serve goes Asbeck. Sadiq will send it over. Mayer sets it up. Herschel tries to take a little off. Diving save made by Gackle. Scove, good set. Zevenbergen, diving save made by Nelson. Spartans send it over. Asbeck, Scove, Gackle, Nelson again saves it. They set up. Cook tries to spot it, and they'll call her for a carry, and that will do it, as they'll call the Spartan senior for a carry on match point, and Fairview will come away with a 3-0 victory. The final score in set number 3 is Fairview 25, Spartans 21. For our Nemont viewers, I'd like to thank you on behalf of Nemont, and also thank Independence Bank and Pro Co-op for bringing us this TV broadcast. Zomp and Danny, excellent job as always. Please be sure to thank any of those Independence Bank Pro Co-op employees when you see them for bringing us this TV action on Nemont.TV. For Nemont, Brett, Danny, I'm Chance. Thanks for watching. Radio, we will take a 60-second break, come back with your post-game, brought to you by KCGM. Back in 1 minute.
We're a different kind of financial institution. As the area's leading credit union, Daniel Sheridan is locally owned by members like you. We are committed to helping you improve your financial life, not just by offering great financial products and service, but by giving you value through better rates, lower fees, and free Kasasa checking rewards accounts. We're here to help you make the most out of what you've got. We are people helping people. Daniel Sheridan Federal Credit Union of Scobey and Medicine Lake.
Cahill Seeds, providing the best genetics and seed service throughout Montana and the Northern Plains. Give Cahill Seeds a call today at 783-5510. Cahill Seeds on Highway 5 between Scobey and Flaxville.
With hundreds of years of combined experience doing the very jobs you're working on, we're sure to have the right advice, the right inventory, and the know-how to get the job done right the first time. Don't take chances hoping the guy behind the counter gets it right. Shop your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store for the know-how to get the job done right the first time. Nationally known, locally owned. Napa Auto Parts.